Hey everyone, thank you for being here. I am so happy to be with you on this Saturday, and I'm going to say beautiful Saturday, even though our world is sort of scary right now and a little in disarray with the virus going on and most people being quarantined in some way, shape, or form. But I'm here because life goes on, and Spirit always has a message for us, no matter what circumstances we're in, no matter where we are in life. There's always a message, there's always support, there's always love. And so I am here, and I meant to do a reading on um, yesterday, on Friday, and I wasn't feeling well. And so I decided to take that day and rest. But I'm restored this morning back to almost normal and feeling very connected with spirit, very connected with energy and whatever is right now, whatever spirit has for us. And I keep hearing this morning when I was in meditation, I was hearing um, the words restorative culture. Okay, restorative culture. And so I just let it be and let it come in naturally, whatever it was that our guides were trying to tell us. And I say us because when I was in that meditation, I was feeling the collective. I was feeling a very combined energy. And so I asked our guides to bring us this message today with clarity. And so as I speak, I'm hearing and feeling our guides communicating with us regarding restoring and going back to, I'm hearing our roots, and I'm feeling as if Spirit is guiding us right now through this situation that we're in this world event with this sickness, this virus. And so I believe Spirit is leading us back to, and our guides, our divine creator is leading us back to our roots, right? And when I say that, I mean, I believe that we are going back to a sort of reset in our perspective, in our minds, but also in our hearts. And so I've asked our guides to come through. I'm going to use cards today because I do believe they are a great visual aid, and they are an awesome way to connect and to interact. And so I'm asking Spirit today to lead us, to guide us, to show us the way to this energy that we're in, what we can expect, and what they mean by restoring culture, restorative culture. And so I asked what area and why. What is it that you're asking us to, or telling us, what is being restored, Spirit? What is being restored? And so the angel of love is here. The angel of love is you. And so what I'm feeling very strongly, a very, very strong connection with love. And this love is not just, it goes deeper than physical love, guys. This is a restorative love that brings us to that place of originality, where who we were when we were created, right? Who we were, not who we've become as a result of. You know what this reminds me of? This virus that's going around right now, and tragic as it is, and people are getting sick and dying and whatever, and it's just chaos, and it almost feels like it's out of control, right? That is so symbolic of how our lives have become throughout our lifetimes, throughout our own lives in some cases, how the original energy that we were created with got lost, so to speak. It sort of got muddled, it got muddied, it got the beautiful natural innocence of this energy that we were created with sort of got it's always there, but it sort of got clouded, it got crowded with other energies coming in, with other things going on in life and society, and the way things sort of moved us to the point where we stopped feeling into our original energy, how we were created, who we were born to be, right? And so we started living this life of, you know, I can do this on my own. I don't need anybody to tell me what to do. And rising up to that place where, yeah, you know what? It's nice to be strong and strong-willed, but at the same time, we can't do this alone. And so this virus that's going around and sort of spreading fast, it reminds me of how fast we can become detached from our guides, from our own precious original energy that we were created with. How we can become detached from faith, from trust. And so what I'm reminded of here is that this disease or this illness that's going through country after country into this whole world, affecting the world, it is a wake-up call. And it's so symbolic of how things come and they go, and they wreak havoc along the way, right? And so the angel of love is here to say, you're being restored to this beautiful, concrete, original, authentic love that you were created with. And I have a strong suspicion and belief that people are waking up to see, what have we done? What have we done in our lives? Where were our priorities? What didn't we see that we should have seen? What didn't we do that we should have done? What has become of my life? And this angel of love is here to say, you're about to find out. And people are, I believe, creating stronger bonds right now with each other, caring more for each other, being more empathetic, sympathetic, being more courteous, and really sincerely wishing that person that they happen to see in their daily life good health, happiness, safety, being safe, being wishing them well and wishing for them to be spared of this virus. Now, there are a lot of people that their way of coping with it is, it's not such a big deal. It's you guys are making such a big deal of this, and it's not. And here's the thing, this is symbolic too, because people get into denial when it comes to certain things in their life. Oh, I don't have to deal with this, I can wait. This is something that, you know, it's been, comes and goes, but that's the way it is, and you know what, I always get past it. It comes and goes because you're not dealing with it. But here we have the divine creator. We have a intervention, a divine intervention to say, wake up, people. Okay? That's not to say God is coming along and saying, you know, I'm going to kill off massive people because of this virus. It's God saying, listen, open your eyes. What's important to you? And so this angel of love is here. And she brings with her this beautiful, beautiful energy going back to the roots, your soul, who you are. And when we come out of this as a world, as a nation, as a country, as a city, as a town, as a neighborhood, as a home, we are going to be restored in our authenticity, energetically, spiritually. And we are going to then pursue everything that we have been trying to pursue, trying to manifest. Everything will be coming in more, in a more beautiful way. I've been saying for a while now, we're going into this place where we're finally realizing I need to put my dreams on paper now. I need to plan this out, to map this out, to create this beautiful structure, or to put onto paper the steps I need to take to become this nurse, this doctor, this teacher, this musician, this author, whatever it is. And when we come out of everything that we've been in, going through with this virus and everything else, we go back to our roots and feeling into that natural wholeness of who we were created to be heightens and expands our creativity, our passion, our manifestations, our new career path, whatever it is, our new path, whatever that brings, is open up more now. There had to be a divine intervention here, some way to help us open our eyes and see that we are so much more than what we thought we were. I can see now that there are some people who are stepping down from roles that they thought they were supposed to be in, that now doesn't seem as important. And they are finding their true purpose and their true passion. I can see that coming. I can see more people stepping up and being able to go to college or find the funding to be that scientist or to be that aerospace brilliant person who contributes so much. And I can see how people are coming together in a more respectful way, complimenting each other, coming into an existence of more peace, more joy, more stability, because we are going back to our roots. Guides, is there anything else you'd like to say in this energy now that we're feeling that's coming in? What else is coming in for us, guides? Please talk to us and convey it clearly so we understand. Okay, so I'm being guided to pull from another deck here. This is my Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. For some reason, I'm being drawn to that one. So I would ask Spirit to come in and talk to us. What is it that you would like to say? That first part of our message was beautiful, energizing, promising. What else would you like to say, guides? There is something significant here for us. We are in this path, on this journey, right? Hitting the mark with our intention. With everything happening and transpiring, we are coming into that place where we are hitting the mark. Our root, our soul, the promise of something beautiful, hitting that target. I don't know if any of you have ever played darts or shot a bow and arrow. Shot an arrow. We're aiming for a specific spot, right? With darts, you aim for that spot in the center. That is the ultimate. That is the key destination where you want your dart or your arrow to go, right? And so what I'm hearing this angel of love say is, we're heading into that place now where we're going to hit the mark. You're going to hit your stride, and you are going to take off in a more pure way, a beautiful way. And it's going to be with balance, balancing everything out, seeing, coming into clear focus on the perspectives, the way you're supposed to see things, the way your soul sees things. It's almost like we've been, if you've ever seen those emoticons, if you will, or I think this was a logo on one of the cereals. It was the sun with sunglasses on. And so that just came into my view, my vision. And so what we weren't seeing before with those sunglasses, right? The sunglasses kind of darkening something that we needed to see, but we didn't. Coming into balance. Seeing the full sun in full beauty and in its fullness, right? Because the sun is what it is. It's the sun. You can't change the definition of the sun. You can't change what the sun looks like. It is the sun. And so we're coming into that fullness, that wholeness, that beautiful balance of, in God's eyes, perfection of who we are, who we were originally created to be. It's all coming in to hit the mark of where and who we need to be. This is truly a humbling experience with all of this going on right now. And every day I am in prayer for all of you. I am in prayer for faith and trust, and to be accepting of what is, and to know that we are safe no matter what. This will pass, and we will be restored. Yes, the energy. The energy is being restored. That's why I did the chakra meditation the other day, because we need that restoration so much. We need to be restored to a place of purity, a place of divine perfection. And I mean that in the purest of ways. I don't mean you have to be perfect, because we're human. None of us are. But to have that place, to be in that space, in that place where we come into that clearing and we say, listen, I know I've got out of control. I know that I tried to control everything myself. And maybe we've been wavering back and forth going, okay, here, God, you handle this, you control this. And maybe when it doesn't come in fast enough, we step in and try to take charge. But God says, listen, when you were created in that energy, in the divine image of your Creator, you weren't created with impatience. You weren't created with distrust or control. You were created with this beautiful energy of innocence. No matter what decision you've made, no matter what you've done in life, that you feel ashamed of, or you feel as if, why did I do that? I'm in this position now because of that. Don't. God says, listen, we're coming back to a place of restoration. Stay calm and trust. Show up, have faith, and know that you don't have to step in. And you don't have to say, okay, God, I gave you enough time. I'm stepping in now. You just need to show up and have faith and do what you're guided to do in regards to your path forward. Yes, God is in control. But if we lose our patience, it's like saying, God, I don't trust you anymore. I'm sorry I tried, but I don't trust now. That's not how you were made. That's not how you were created. So it is important that we stay in touch with our guides, with God, with whoever your divine creator is, on a daily basis, sometimes a minute by minute basis, depending on the situation. Restoration is here. It's coming. We are given an opportunity to restore our faith in our divine creator, to restore our faith in ourselves, to restore our faith in humanity. But none of that can happen until we allow ourselves that space to really feel into returning to our original roots, our energetic roots. How do we do that? By being in daily prayer, however it is that you pray. There is no right or wrong way. By taking some quiet moments. And that's why I believe we are in this crisis now. Because God doesn't see it as a crisis. I don't believe our God sees it as a crisis. I believe he sees it as an opportunity for us to take a new, fresh look at who we are, who we were created to be, who we can be. And then watch all of our dreams, our manifestations come through. Yeah, we have to show up and we have to do our part. But we also have to allow ourselves to be a co-pilot, to act on our nudges, our guidance from our guides, to do those things with their assistance so we can come into this beautiful place and space. When it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So, I believe that this beautiful regeneration is coming on the heels of this disease, this virus, this world event. And I believe it's not only restoring. This reminds me of it's symmetry with how our natural environment purges. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I want people to die or anything. I'm saying the natural life cycle of the earth. There are storms that come. Trees are knocked down or whatever, and new ones come in their place. To us it seems very tragic and heart-wrenching when we hear or see fires destroying buildings or forests, or if we see other things in the world that seem so tragic. But something always is reborn after it leaves. And that's the way it is for us. I pray daily for those who are suffering through this or have lost someone due to this virus or whatever. But I also pray for a speedy recovery of what we've lost that will propel us into something brand new. And so I wish you all the most beautiful experience today and days coming, because we are all becoming new in some way, shape, or form. I've been thinking a lot lately about, and listen, I said thinking, right? There's a difference between thinking and feeling. I've been thinking a lot lately about why I'm not like other readers. Why can't I just do a reading where I can predict what love is coming into your life? Or do readings that are popular? Because if you look at some of the readers on YouTube, they have thousands of subscribers. And so I was thinking, am I doing everything right? And what my head said was, maybe you should try to do more of those popular readings. But what my heart said, and very quickly in response to that, was, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, because it comes from the heart. And it doesn't matter if you have one or you have 200,000 subscribers. What matters is the way you affect people, the way you are allowing yourself to be that conduit, the messenger, the message that comes through that affects somebody's life. And that's why I'm here. I've said this before. I'm not the most popular reader or YouTuber on YouTube. And thank you, Spirit, for reminding me that that's not the most important thing. It's not. Don't get me wrong, I love subscribers. I love when there's more. But I'm okay with what we have right now. And I feel at peace with what I do. So thank you. I want to thank all of you for being here. It's a bit emotional. Sorry. Let me compose. It's a bit emotional because I'm very thankful. And this emotion is gratitude. Gratitude for the gifts that I have and that I'm able to share with all of you, and that you allow me to share with you. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey. And please don't forget to connect. If you feel comfortable making a comment or whatever, that connection is needed for everyone. not just me. Thanks, guys. God bless.